Good afternoon. Today we'll discuss about one particular algorithm. Actually, it is very important in the case of business simulation, and the algorithm name is the event scheduling algorithm or time advance algorithm. So first of all, you have to know some steps. So everyone has to follow the same step. What is already there in the algorithm. So we'll show you here. These are the first steps for the event scheduling algorithm. And the step number one, remove the event notice from the independent event from the FEL. FEL means future event list. So first we have to create the future event list, and from the future event list, you have to remove the event notice. And step number two, the advanced clock of the event time we have to calculate and then execute the event. Finally, the step number four will be the generating the future event and updating the cumulative statics. So these are the generally the step four. Step five, what is they are telling about the event scheduling advanced algorithm, or sorry, event scheduling or time advanced algorithm. So before going for this model, you want to know some of the main components. That is, it will be mentioned as L of S of T or L of Q of T. Okay, so L of QOT is the number of customers in the waiting list, and L of ST is the number of being served. So that means they are waiting. They are waiting for the seat can be 0 or 1 at the time of a particular T. That means a particular event. So these two terms has a major importance in this algorithm. While solving the problem, it will be very clear for you. And entity means the server and customer are not explicitly modeled and except in terms of some state variables above. So entity, we can tell it as who are coming for who is the next person coming to the particular work. That is called the entity. And next main two events are here. That is one arrival event that will be always mentioned as A, and on departure event that is mentioned as D. Okay, so arrival A and departure D. And the stopping event E. E means some of the problem will tell it will be finishing on 23rd second or it will be finishing on within 5 hours. So that is called the stopping event E. So you have to know the mainly the terms L of ST, L of QT, and arrival A, departure D, and the stopping event E. And we will make a future event list. And clock also has an important value in this problem. Clock is nothing in the particular minute, particular timings. What is happening? In how much time, how much clock timing is there for the particular event? That is only told the clock things or clock pulse. Okay. So for little bit easily thing, we can short come out. So if the exam, if it's asking about write about the event scheduling or time advance algorithm, you have to write all these steps without making mistake and without or changing the order. Okay. And now these steps also you have to write these all the terms, that is L of Q, L of ST, all the values also you have to write down. After that, this is the algorithm. And initially L of Qt equal to 0, and this is the steps what we have to follow. It is like for starting with the event L of Qt, you have to make it as 0 and L of ST equal to 1. And if it is arrival, if the process is coming as arrival, then L of ST has to be 1 in the case of arrival, and L of C equal to 1. These two condition is satisfied, then what you have to do? You have to make L of Qt has to increment by 1. Else keep as it is 1 only. That's the meaning. Okay. Once more I will tell you, if it's a case of arrival and L of ST equal to 1, then what you have to do? You have to increment by 1 and keep L of ST equal to 1. In the case of departure, L of Qt is less than greater than 0, then it has to be decremented and L of ST equal to 0. This is the steps what you have to follow while explaining the problem. It will be clear, and there will be some situation both arrival and departure will come together. If it is coming as together, okay, or simultaneously or together it is coming, keep both the values same as the previous. So these three things, everyone, all of you must know these three, then only we can solve the problem. So now we will go for the first problem. The problem is, consider a grocery store with one checkout counter. The IAT. What is IAT mean? Inter arrival time. Between the inter arrival time means the time between the time gap between the users. Between the customers and the service time is given in the table. Okay, in this question, perform the simulation until the clock time is 23. See here they are mentioned 23. What I told, 23 is which letter? E. That is the destination ending time. E is equal to 23. Using the event scheduling algorithm, find the server utilization and maximum queue length. Okay, so what we have to do is, we have we have a grocery store, and the grocery store having only one checkout counter, so customers will come simultaneously, and the gap between the customer, we are thinking it can be like this. Okay, and the service time for the customer, they are just calculated and probability they are giving in the question, and we are telling, okay, the clock timing, the timings ending as 23. Within the 23rd clock, how many customers we can serve, okay, in according to this probability of the table. This is the question. Okay, so here actually we can solve the problem in many ways, but clearly in the question it is mentioned you have to solve according to the event scheduling algorithm. So we must follow the algorithm. So this is what it was given in the question. So I will do it one thing. I will take this question in the word PPT. Okay. Okay. And now I will tell you. Okay. Mm. Okay. So this is actually in the question, right? So I will take this question also. This, mm. So this is the question also I will take. Okay. Sorry. Now, this is the inter-arrival time. The first one they are not mentioned. If it is not mentioned, what you have to do? You have to mark it as. You have to mark it as. So this is a question. Okay, question I will take here. Okay, this is the question. Now I will go for slide share. Now, first one, what it is not mentioned here. So you can make it as like null, or you can make it as 0, not a problem. That's why it is mentioned like this. Okay. And next, what is the arrival time? 0. Next one, 0 plus, say 0 plus 1. That means how we are calculating this, the arrival time. See now in the question, I will tell you once more the question, what is the IAT? All we are mentioned here, 0, 1, 6, 3, 7, 5, 2. That we mentioned here. Then the service time is mentioned here, the same thing, 4, 2, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4. Okay, like that we mentioned. And this is a probability study. So in the question paper, there is no chance like that. If the question paper is containing one value missing, you can make it your own values. For example, you can see here it is 4254, that is in this range it is going on. So you can make like this range. So for example, one value is missing, so you can make it as 102. Don't make it as 100 and all. What is there in the range, you make it as that. Okay, it never will be a miss in that. If it is that missed also, not a problem at all. Okay, now this is inter arrival time already we taken from the question. Service time also we already taken in the question. And here arrival time, how to calculating is, first value 0, then 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, next 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 6, 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 7. Like this we calculated. Clear? I think it is very clear for all. So now the arrival time. So arrival time, the letter what I told is A1. So what is arrival time? What you have to make it as, we have 8. Up to where we calculated? Up to why we stopped here? Why we stopped here? Because we have given here up to here values. Okay, up to one we value given. That's why we stopped over here. Actually, we have to calculate up to 23 only. Because why? Why? Because the end timing they already told it is 23. So it is no need of calculating the last row. Actually, if you are calculating that also better. Why we are going for calculation? Because our question they are mentioned the last value also. So that's why we are entered here. Clear? So now arrival time we will mention as A1, A2, A3 because we have to make the note with the letter A only. So anyway, arrival time will start with A1, A2, A3, A4. And departure time, this is clear, right? This value we got it. Now we'll go for the service time. So service time, 1 second. Okay. This is clear, right? This is how the calculation value of arrival time you have to make it as first one clear. Then we'll go for the service time. Service time starting. Starting we are thinking, oh, in the queue no one is there. The first customer is coming. So what is the starting time? 0. And what will be the starting next person ending time is what? Okay. So DP formula is begin plus, we can write the formula as DP equal to begin plus service time ST. Okay, so 4 plus 0, 4. Next 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. Then 15 plus 1, 15 plus 1, 16. Then 18 plus 5, 23. 23 plus 4, 27. 27 plus 1, 28. Okay, like this we return the departure timing. So now the last column, the same value we are writing here. So departure, the name, the not letter will be D1. So we return with a D1, D2, D3, D4. Okay. So now this is the first table. I will tell you once more. Inter arrival time are already given in the question that we mention here. If it is not mentioned, first value you have to mention with a 0. Arrival time how we are calculating is like 0. Second value 0 plus 1. Then 1 plus 1 2. Then 2 plus 1 like we have to calculate this value arrival time. Okay, next the service time. It is there already in the question. And service time starting we have to start with 0 and 4. And then next value will calculate and will write, and end will calculated by begin plus service time. We will calculate the end value, and the departure time is mentioned by D1, D2, D3 up to D8. Okay, so this is the table 1. Table 1, it may be not that much confusing. So now we'll go for the table 2. So while going for table 2, you have to be, you have to remember the formula. Because these formulas like, yeah, I mentioned over here, is this arrival or departure. It has been increment, it has been decrement. That thing you have to remember here. Okay, and here in this one, we are calculating one more thing, that is the server busy timing. So this is the only I will show you. This table I will take it, and here I will show. Here I will add. Okay. Okay. Right. So this table is only some confusing table. Okay, so I will tell you how it is. So now, okay. So this table, while writing, you have the entries of first type of event, clock, L of QT, L of ST, future event list FEL, and the cumulative statics. Okay, and here coming the server busy, maximum queuing, and illustration. Okay, these are the entries in the table, and the future event list. If you want, okay, if you want, what you can do, you can make. Sorry. Okay, where is my pen? Okay, if you want, you can make it as differently. Like in future event list, you can make it as 3 columns. Okay, if you are confusing, you please make it as 3 columns. Like here you write only the arrival. Okay, and here you write only the departure, and here you write the end timing or E. E list. So it will be not that much confusing. Otherwise, like this, you write it is easy only. Will tell you. Okay. So if you want, you can make it as like that. Otherwise, in a single column also, you can make it. Now I will erase it. Mm, okay. Uh, Now we will start with this clock value and all. For that, I want the previous table. Okay. Mm, okay. I will take that and I will. Now we'll start with the second table. So first type of event, okay, and clock. These two first we will fill it. For that actually we will start the clock with always zero. And the previous table we got it right. Previous table. Okay, these are the previous table. And here you see what is the first starting time? Which event it is? Arrival or departure? Arrival with A1. What is the arrival time? 0. Right. So what you will write here? What you will write here? A1 0. Okay, fine. Or always it will start with the C1 only. So we can know we will know it is A1 and 0. Okay, next again go to the previous one. And what is the timing next? 1. Okay, 1. What is event? A2. So you can see parallelly this departure time also. Next year coming 4 only. Above that we have 1 and A2. Right. So what we will write here? A2 1. Okay. Now next again go to this table and see. Next here 2 A3 is there. So what you will do, come here A3 and 2. Okay. Next again come here. Next here 8 A4. 8 A4 coming. Before that we have a value here 4D1. Right. So what we have to write here? We will write here 4D1. Okay. Next here. Next is coming here 8A4, but before that we have here 6D2. Understood? So what we'll do here? We will write here 6D2. What is next then? After 6D2 we have here A4, A4 8. Okay. So what we'll write? A4 8. So what you understood from here? According to the timings, you have to see the previous table one if you are completed. So table one you very carefully you have to solve it, then otherwise it will make mistake in the table two also. Once it is after completing this according to this timing, see just you sort it out. That's it. 0 1 2, then will come in 4 6, then will come 8, then will come see here you see here this value 11 A5, and here also coming 11 D3. This is the parallel thing. Okay, now here what you have to do, like this coming here, see you have to write like this. A5 and D3 in coming, both are coming in the same clock. Okay, so A5 D3 in the 11th clock. Then after 11 what it is coming? It is coming 15 the D4. So what I have to do? 15 D4. Okay, like this coming again. See A7 and D6 is coming in 23rd, I think. So here see 23rd, A7 is coming in 23rd, and here one more, see D6 also coming in 23rd. So like this you have to fill in this type of event and clock. Is clear, right? It's clear, I think so. So now I will repeat this. Now only the very much confusing things we are going for: L of QT and L of ST. So now we have to see the algorithm. What is the algorithm? See, we initially start L of QT equal to 0 and L of ST equal to 1. Okay, that is only algorithm telling. So I will start with L of Q2 equal to 0 and L of ST equal to 1. Okay, now we have to go next. You have to see what is the next thing. It is arrival or departure. It is arrival, right? It is arrival. So here you have to come, see here, if it is arrival and if L of ST equal to 1, if it is arrival only, see it is arrival only, and L of ST equal to 1. Okay, so what you have to do? Increment L of QT by 1. Okay, increment L of QT by 1. So, okay, increment L of QT. What is L of QT previously? 0. 0 plus 1. What is the answer? 1. Okay. L of ST, what you have to do? You don't want to do anything. L of ST, don't touch. Keep as it is. Okay, L of ST equal to 1 only. Keep as it is. Okay. L of ST equal to 1 only. This is only all are having doubt. So here we have to start with 0 and 1. After that, you have to see next event is arrival or departure. If it is arrival, you have to see the value of the L of Qt. So you have to come here and see if it is L of Qt. This L of Qt, sorry, if L of Qt, L of St. If L of St equal to 1, then L of Qt by 1. So two things you have to remember. If it is arrival, you have to check L of St. If it is departure, you have to check L of Qt. Okay, that's it. In the arrival case, L of St has to be 1. Then increment L of LQ. In the departure case, L of Qt has to be greater than 0. Then you have to decrement, because why we are giving greater than 0, it can be 1 or 2, any value, it can be few, so it can be more than 0. So these two. Oh, now next I will tell. Next I will repeat this. Then we'll tell next. Okay. Now in this second case, what we got? Our L of Qt equal to 1 and L of St equal to 1. And what is the next thing? Arrival or departure? Arrival only. So what you have to see? It is arrival. So what you have to see? L of St equal to 1 or not? You have to see. Is L of St equal to 1? Yes, L of St equal to 1 only. So if L of St equal to 1, what you have to do? L of Qt increment by 1. See, I am showing parallelly because see, you want to see the algorithm also. L of St equal to 1, then increment L of Qt by 1, L of St equal to 1 only. See, L of Qt is incremented, so it is 2, L of St same only, not touching on L of St. Next thing, next here, see, what is next? It is departure. So go to your algorithm. It is now coming departure. Departure, you have to see L of Qt is greater than 0 or not. L of Qt is greater than 0 only, right? Because it is 2 value. So L of Qt is greater than 0. So if L of Qt is greater than 0, then decrement L of Qt by 1. Decrement L of Qt by 1. So 2 minus 1, 1. L of St equal to 1 only. Okay. Now again, see 1, 1. That means my L of Qt equal to 1 and L of St equal to also both are 1. Both are 1. Next event is departure. So come here again, you have to see it is, so you don't see now arrival, you have to see departure. L of Q is greater than 0. Okay. Then L of Qt decrement by 1. Okay. So here it is greater than 0. Greater than 0 or equal to 0 will come that same position only. Greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Both are equal, greater than or equal to 0. So it is that greater than 0 or it is on only. So 1 minus 1, 0. L of St not changing. 1 only. Hmm? Next. Now next coming arrival. Okay. Arrival means where you will see arrival. L of St equal to 1 or not. If it is 1, increment L of Qt. Now, see, now this arrival, now L of St equal to 1 only. So what I will do? Increment this one, L of Qt by 1. So 1, 1. Like this, you have to continue. This easy only, just a little, no, you be alert on these two, arrival or departure, you have to see, that's it. And if it is coming parallelly, this is only one case you have to think again. If it is both arrival and departure occur simultaneously, that means in the same clock pulse, both are coming, keep L of Qt and L of St as same as previous clock value. So now here A of 5 and D3 is coming together. So what is there previously? If it is 0, 0, keep 0, 0. If it is 0, 1, keep same thing. Whatever it is there previously, same thing, keep it. So now see this also one parallel thing coming. See A7 and D6. So previously it is 0, 1, 0, 1. Same thing we kept here also. This is only one thing. So in these two columns, while filling, nothing to worry. Just to see these two lines. What is that? It is arrival or departure. If it is arrival, you have to see L of St is 1 or not. If it is 1, increment L of Qt is equal to always L of St. Normally it won't go beyond 1. Okay. So now in this all the problems you see L of St will be always 1 only. Okay. It in very rare case it will go above 1. Okay. So that's why here mention L of St equal to 1. Huh? So if the case L of st is greater than 1 also same thing. So you can tell L of st is equal to 1 or greater than 1. Why I'm not telling? It won't be such problem will be there for you. There are some cases can come L of st can be greater than 1 also. That time also same step. L of st is greater than 1. Increment L of q by 1. Else L of st equal to 1. Okay. So that's it. It won't come. It will like that problems won't come if it is coming like this. So these three, if you know, it is okay. So write these lines and be patiently solve it. You will get it. Okay, it won't be. It can be. So by if one line, if you are missing this, then everything will be wrong. So only that thing you have to take care and solve two or three times the same thing. So it will be clear for you. Okay. So now allow these things. Four thing you are very clear. Now next we will go for the future event list, FEL. Actually, why we are writing FEL? Because the algorithm is telling you how to write FEL and you have to remove the arrival and already algorithm is telling. So I have to follow that only. Okay. So now in this FEL, first you have to write the future event list is containing three components: on arrival component, on departure component, and the ending component, destination component. In arrival component, what you have to do is now I am in the first A1 arrival. So what is my next arrival? What is next arrival? A2 and in which clock? 1. So A2 1. What is my next departure? I am here. Okay, now I am here. I am here now. Okay, I am here. So what is my next arrival? 8 to 1. What is my next departure? D14. What is my end? What is my end? 23. Because why? From where you got 23? Because question is telling you have to end with 23 clock. So that's why is 23. Like that you have to fill the first one. And second one. Now I am here. Okay, now I am here. So if I am here, what is my next arrival? Next arrival A32. A32. What is my next departure? D14. What is my end? E23. So ending is always same only because ending is in 23rd clock and it will be mentioning as E. So E23 is there for everywhere same. Okay. And now if I am here, if I am in here, A3, this line if I am there, what is my next arrival? Next arrival is what? A48. Okay, because I am in A3, next arrival is coming this time only. So A48 is my next arrival. And which is my next departure? Which is my next departure? D1. So I am here, right? Okay, correct. D1, 4. If I am in D1, 4, I am now standing here. Okay, I am now standing here. What is my next arrival? A48 and D2, 6. Like this, easier to write this. Okay, it is also very easy. It is not that much calculation. Just you have to see and you have to fill this next column, which one future event list. Okay, so now we already fill the major parts of first, second, third, fourth, fifth rows. Now we will go for the cumulative status report or server busy. Server busy, actually, I written a formula for server busy as here. Server busy equal to previous server busy value plus clock minus previous server value. Up to where? Whenever L of st equal to 0, that time the formula will be changing. Till that, if L of st equal to 1 or L of qt, we are not matter. Whenever L of st equal to 0, till that we can use the formula. This formula is not in the algorithm. That is for your easiness. I am written the formula. Previous server busy value plus clock minus previous server busy value. Okay, now we'll see. Okay. Okay, first we start with 0. And next here. Previous server, sorry, previous server value. 1 minute. Let me take this. Okay. Server busy. Okay, we'll see this formula. What is the formula? Yeah. Previous server busy value. Okay. So previous server busy value, what it is? 0, right? Already start with 0, right? That I told. Okay. 0 plus 0 plus clock minus previous server busy value. Clock. What is the clock? You have to see this clock value. What is the clock value? 1. 0 plus 1 minus 0. What is the answer? 1. Right. So that will be this one. Next, how to calculate this? Tell me again the formula. What is the formula? Previous server busy value. What is the previous server busy value? 1 plus previous server busy value plus clock. Clock minus previous server busy value. Clock is 2, right? So 2 minus what is the previous server busy value? 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. Now again, now it is understood, right? Next again, previous server busy value. Previous server busy value plus clock 4. 4 minus previous server busy value 4 minus 2 4. Okay, now again this one 4 plus previous server busy value plus 6 minus 4 6, and again here 8. Previous server busy value 6 plus current clock 8 minus 6 8. Next value 8 plus 11 minus 8 11. Next 11 plus 15. These all while you are doing take care of L of ST. Whenever L of ST equal to 0, that time all the story will change. Okay, now here we are not doing anything because all L of ST equal to 1. So if L of ST equal to 1, the same formula. What the formula? So previous server busy value plus clock minus previous server busy value. Like that will go for up to here. So whenever L of ST equal to 0, okay, whenever L of ST equal to 0, next value will be same. So actually this we have to tell like 16 plus 0 like that. If it is any value with a 0 same only, so that's why I'm telling you can keep the same value. Okay, don't when why I am changing here only, see till now everywhere L of ST equal to 1, so we are using the same formula, but here coming L of ST equal to 1, that time what I done previous thing here we have to do. And after this also many are getting confused, here we are keeping the same thing because L of ST equal to 0. After this, how the formula will change is when L of ST equal to 0 coming, next value how you have to calculate is previous server busy value plus previous 2 clock value you have to take. Okay, 23 minus 18. Okay, that also I mentioned here. I don't know you understood or not. If L of ST equal to 0, take the same value for the previous. Okay, or previous value must follow. And for next line, following next calculate the difference between the next two clock. You have to calculate. I did not. You did not understood the sentence. You change it. Okay. Actually, if what I meant is after if you are getting like this, next two value you have to take the difference of these two clocks when it is coming if the L of ST equal to 1. I think it won't be that much clear for you. So that's why I will show you one more problem. One more problem I have. Okay, wait. I will show you. I will show you one more problem. Okay, this one more table is there. Okay, this problem I will show you. Okay, our previous problem not over, but still I am going for that because you must get a confusion there. Okay, so I will tell you on here also. I will okay, this is also one problem. I think in the notes it is question number 5. In that second table here also you will get more confusions. To make you people to confuse, I shown you this problem. Okay, here also you see. Now I will show for this current slideshow. Okay. Now here also you see. Now see. This is my pen. Okay. See. Server base start with 0. Here see 1. So clock previous 1 plus 1 minus 0 1. So next 1 plus 1 plus 2 minus 1 2. 2 plus 4 minus 2 1 like that coming. Now here. Now here you see L of ST is 0. If L of ST equal to 0, next value what I told, keep the same thing. Otherwise 9 plus 0 or keep the same thing. You will get 9. Okay, that's okay. And after that next 9 plus previous server busy value. Normally what we done? Previous server busy value plus clock minus previous. And according to that formula, it has to come actually 14 minus 9, right? But why I written 10? If it is coming L of s equal to 0, the formula has to change it as difference between these two clocks. So 14 minus 10. Don't take 14 minus 9. Okay. Again, one more here. It is one more places it is coming. See here, one more thing here coming. L of s equal to 0. This L of s equal to 0. What you have to do? You have to take the same thing. 14. Sorry, here also coming one more 0, right? See here also coming one more 0. So 13 you are keeping as 13. So next value what you taken? Next value what you taken? See 13. Normally according to the formula of times this algorithm, 13 plus actually you have to take 17 minus 13 only. But we are not taking. We are taking 17 minus 16. Okay, why? Because L of s equal to 0 and we are done with the previous value and next value calculation will be 13 plus difference between these two clocks. Okay, that's it. So to showing this only, I am showing this more one more problem. And now like this, you are just to fill it. And why I told so many got this confusion. Why here 16? And why I'm coming by mistake, ma'am? You put 16 or is it 16 or here it is 18? Not like that. Nothing like that. If L of s equal to 0, okay, follow the same thing 16 here. Then your formula has to change it as difference between these two clock previous service busy time plus difference between these two clock and you have to stop it. Okay, now it's very clear the server busy, I think, right? And the last column I told AI, it is not compulsory, you have to continue. If you want, you are interested, continue, no issue. But 23 is the ending time, that's why we are stopping on 23. Okay, now we will go for the maximum queue length. Now, maximum queue length. So this maximum queue length means when this is like a line queue, people are coming and standing, right? So first, when the first person came, near nothing is there, zero. And second person came, it is one. See, actually, you have to see according to the theory. You have to see this L of QT value only. In the arrival time T, you can see maximum length in that time it is one. And next time in a particular time of A3, the queue will be two person is standing. So that time the L of QT equal to 2. Okay. After that maximum, where is the maximum coming? That is only you have to follow. Not clear. So maximum queue length is only one count, one checkout point is there. First time no people came, so it is zero. Next time one person came, one. And the same time next the person of second one is standing. That time only third person came. That's why this queue length in this arrival A3 is coming two. After that, maybe some departure is happened. Okay, fine. But still, the maximum queue length is when it happened to only. That's why you are following two. For example, anywhere. See now here, for example, here you may be having three. Okay, you may be having three. Then from here onwards, you have to take with three only. Understood? In between, it can happen two also, one also, zero also. No, not that thing. There it is coming the maximum queue length that you have to follow. That's it. It is not a that on that difficult thing. You have to just understand the maximum queue length what it is, from where it is, that you have to follow. That only the this line maximum queue length. Okay. Now I will read that also. And next is the illustration. Actually, illustration is not that much important you must do, but illustration has to do because we are doing simulation. Simulation actually, while the implementing, you have to show first person when came, second person when went. That is the simulation thing. So it is not compulsory, but still you have to do is better. So that also very easy, I will tell you. So this illustration, we will use the term, you use the term the candidate C, the person how many coming going. That's why we are using the term C. So first person. So first is arrival A1. So in my line, first person came C1. Second, what happened? A2. So what is the second person? C1 is there already. Next person, it is like a queue. First person C1. Behind of C1, who is there? C2 came. Next, who came? A3. What is A3? Arrival. Arrival A3, C3. So C1 is the first person is the C1, second person C3, third person C3. And then this many people came and next one person is depart. So who will depart? In my queue, first person only will go, right? First person number A, B, C standing. Who will be first serving? Person A will go. So in this queue, who will go first? C1 vendor. So what will be the answer now? C3 and C2. Okay. Now next one more departure happened.
So one more which person will go? C2 will go, C3 will be there. That time, next what happened? One arrival came. One arrival came. Who? A4 came. A4. One arrival came. So what it will be? Next person. That is C4. Okay, clear, right? It is very easy. Next, one arrival also happened, one departure also happened. So now you see here, I will rub it, okay? I will rub it. I will rub it and I will tell you now. Here in this particular thing, one arrival happened. C4, C3 is there. Who maybe will arrive now? C5 arrived. One departure also happened. Who went? C3 went. C1 arrival, C5 arrived and C3 went. That's only in the parallel case. Again, next departure. So departure is departure. What happened? So who went? C4 went. So only one five. So now you see in a particular clock time, 15th clock time, in the queue only one person is there. Like that, we have to illustrate. Actually, this is the use of the business simulation model. So only illustration is important actually. And next in this particular time, that means in this after the 15th clock 16th clock what happened, one more person went, that means C5 also went, and you can see in the counter in a particular 16th minute nobody is there in the queue. Okay, that's what we have to calculate. This is only the simulation thing. And next moment 18th clock what happened, one more person arrived. So C6 arrived. And next A7 one person is arrived, C7 arrived and on departure. So C7 came and C6 departed. So that time it is clock is what, 23. You we already told in the question 23 is the clock time. We have to stop it. So in the 23 clock, who is there in the queue? The person C7 is in the queue. Only one person is in the queue. You can stop there. If you want, you can continue one more line. Okay. This is what about this problem. And if you know clearly this problem, all this problem, you can solve it. It is not a big deal. What you have to remember, if the question is asking theory, you have to write all these terms and formulas, everything. And only the problem is coming, you don't need of writing this test. But it's my advice, please write the step, at least these three steps: arrival, departure, and if both are coming, what to do. And this formula you no need of writing, because for your easiness I am only giving this formula for you. So I think these problems are clear for you. Solve it 2 or 3 times. Please solve it the same problem, do it 2 or 3 times, then you will get it. Okay, so thank you.